Welcome in and happy Yahoo! Happy Thursday! I almost forgot what day it was today. Yahoo! Hello! Good to see you all! Oh my gosh! Hello! Hello! Happy Yahoo! Happy Yahoo! Yes. Ah, goodness! Hello, everybody! Happy Thursday! Happy Puzzle Thursday! Welcome in. It's good to see you all. Hope you're doing well today. Ugh. Gosh dang it. I'm a little bit eepy because
thirsty.
thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. I'm a little bit eepy because I woke up with a headache this morning and I had to do several things to try to get rid of it, including take a shower. And sometimes when you take a hot shower, sometimes you feel a little bit eepy afterwards. So that's just if I yawn at all, that's probably why. Hello though, everybody. Welcome in. Good to see you. It's official. Puzzle Thursday is now a thing. Oh, it is. Wait, it hasn't been a thing? I thought it was. I thought it always was a thing. I thought Puzzle Thursday always was a thing. Oh, well, I guess I assumed incorrectly. That's me because I haven't gotten much sleep recently. Haven't had Fushuan for 24 hours yet, and she's already level 70 with 5,067 HP and 1,700 defense. Ooh! You're gonna have a pretty well-built Fushuan here, I think. You're gonna have a very well-built Fushuan by the end of this. Ophelia. Because of all my pre-farming for Boot Hill, I have him at over 135% break effect. Even though it's recommended that he has over 200. I don't know how I'm gonna get that, but I'm gonna try. Probably leave the stream once the game begins because we have a PlayStation State of Play coming up. It begins at 6 a.m. for me, and I want to catch it live. It's the beginning of the Summer Game Fest. Oh! Yeah, I forgot that's coming up. I may have to check it out at some point because although I don't really know if there's going to be anything interesting, in terms for me. Because it's probably going to be focused on games that are coming out this year. And not so much games that are coming out in the future, which is more games that I'm looking forward to. So, I don't know. Maybe something will surprise me. You never know. Super break effect, go brr. Yes. Yeah, exactly, Maddie. You never know until you see. They may surprise me, like I said. May surprise me. Who knows? They may announce a new Tales of game. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I doubt that they'll announce another one so soon. Just wondering if there'll be any Monster Hunter Wilds news there. That's all. Ah. So, I'm guessing the PlayStation State of Play is just gonna be all PlayStation related stuff, right? So it'll entirely be PlayStation games and stuff like that. I'm guessing. Excuse me. Excuse me. Capcom is part of Summer Game Fest, so maybe we can expect that? They did say it comes out in 2025, I think. Yep, it is a Sony PlayStation show after all. Ah, okay. The team is now Acheron, Sparkle Robin, and Fushuan. Ah, that's a solid team. Solid team. Yeah. But yeah, I'm curious about all the different games that are coming out. Who knows? Like I said, there's a couple that have piqued my interest over the last little while. Although, not a whole lot. I'm more excited for like the Epic Mickey remake and the potential news of Kingdom Hearts 4 and Missing Link and the new Professor Layton.
Hello everyone, 'tis Ash.
Hello.
And now is plug time.
If you're enjoying the stream, make sure to leave a follow for Lady Aria. You can also check her ASMR YouTube channel and you can type !merch and throne to support her even more. You can also link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account to give 1 Prime sub per month to your favorite streamers. Alright, Ash away.
Alright. Bye! Thank you, Ash, for the plug. Thank you, Ash. Rooting for P6 announcement? Oh gosh. Wouldn't that be a lot of Persona for 1 year? Jeez. Slayer, welcome in. Good to see you. Ah, goodness gracious. This will become a regular thing, I believe. Ah, I see. Yeah. Excuse me. Speaking of Ash, I promise you I'm not making this up. The BA of Ash Ketchum from Pokemon is coming to where I live tomorrow. I have a chance to meet the BA on Sunday with my cousins. Ooh. Nice. I hope that you'll enjoy getting to meet her. Hey, hey. Hey, Deck. Welcome in. We will have a good stream. We got lots of lore and puzzles and all good things coming up. I am so excited. Yeah. Oh boy. It's about that time though, chat. It's about that time. Good morning, Bray Jared. Let us jump right in here and get started. We've got a lot to cover in a short amount of time. Uh-oh. Is it not loading up? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Hold on. Oh yeah, we did forget to take care of the overlay as well. Hold on. Oh gosh. Come on. Behave. Hold on. Ba-da-da-da. 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 Huh. Ah! Hold on, that ain't right. What the world? Grima tech support, how may I assist you? Hold on. Ah! There we go. Hold on. Now I need to alter it though so that it actually looks right. Right now it's a little bit scuffed. Need to put it under the overlay as well. The scuff has been fixed, I hope. We shall see. Hey, there we go. I think. Oh no. Ooh. Don't move the... Okay. I think I fixed it. Oh, yep. There we go. Got it. Game audio. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to change that. Oh no. Oh, and it crashed. Thanks. Hold on. Gotta love the scuff we're dealing with. Hold on. Will it load up though is the question. Oh, it did. Sweet. Alright, can you hear it okay? Is the game audio coming through? Wait, I just realized something. What? Alright, yay! Game audio coming through? Yippee! Sweet. Alright. So now, As long as we don't stay on this screen for too long, I think we should be okay. Alright. Now how do you go out of OBS? Do you minimize it or do you Alt-Tab? I just go down to the taskbar and then click the other tab. Why? Should I be Alt-Tabbing? You know why the Irish people only put 239 beans in their bean soup? Because if they added one more, it'd be too farty. Huh? Oh! I get it, Panhead. I get it. Anyway, now that Scuff has been fixed, let's move on, shall we? Let's move on. Story so far. Hoping to shed some light on the present, Layton tells Emmy and Luke about his past. Could the key to the Mask of Chaos be buried somewhere within Layton's past? Ooh. Here we go, chat. Here we go. It's time for lore. Chapter 2. The Secret of Norwell.
The first I heard of the Mask of
Oh,
Chaos.
Layton narration here.
Must have been about 18 years ago.
Go. Starting with an epic cutscene right off the bat. Ooh. Ah. Oh. And there he is.
I win again, Herschel. Guess that means you'll be going with me tonight.
Hey!
Randall.
It's
I told you,
Randall!
I'm not interested in archaeology.
Nonsense, Herschel. What happened to your sense of adventure?
What's up, Randall?
You can't be serious.
Yes, I'm very serious, Herschel. I'm going to make archaeological history tonight. Do you have any idea what this could mean? It will be the find of the century, and you're going with me.
Oh my god.
So
Later,
obviously,
Donald.
chum, you're
Oh
in,
gosh.
right?
Randall, I don't... Okay.
Oh boy.
This time will be different, Herschel. You won't regret it, I swear.
The alerts are still possessed. Oh dear. We'll figure this out eventually, I swear. But for right now, let's just continue.
I've got a good feeling about this.
Also, hello, Yuri Lowenthal. Once again.
I've heard that one before, Randall. I don't have time to go on another one of these silly expeditions of yours.
Dang, savage Herschel.
I'm telling you, this is different, Herschel. It isn't some silly adventure. I think I might be onto something big this time.
Oh, really? Do tell.
Layton with hair. I don't know how to feel about it. What do you mean? He has hair. It's just not this poofy when he's older. It's just not the poofy afro. Oh gosh.
Something priceless. Something indescribable. Something beyond your wildest dreams, Herschel.
I love how excited Randall is.
All right, class, you've proven your legs work. Now please exercise your backsides and be seated.
Just meet me tonight. Soon our names will be in all the papers. You'll be the famous scholar Herschel Layton.
Oh, how right Randall would be about that. The irony of that statement. Was Randall the Luke before Luke? Oh no. This is like 18 years in the past, so this is when they're still in school, like high school. It's crazy. Oh. Ah, good. You're all seated. Perhaps there is hope for the future. I'm sure everyone did the reading from Donald Rutledge's groundbreaking book, Ancient Histories, correct? Oh, remember? That's the book that Emmy was talking about in the very beginning of the game. So everyone already knows that Rutledge searched several archaeological sites, which he believed shared similar origins. Of course, we all know he found a common factor linking these sites, which was the previously unknown Azran civilization. Years later, we have barely scratched the surface of the Azran and the wonders they left behind. Rutledge's breakthrough sparked a boom in the field of archaeological research. But you already knew that, of course. Here on page 13, we see an incomplete journal entry from one excavation. Layton, what do you make of this? Thank you for the hydrate. And the stretch, even though they're demonic. Oh, gosh. So the order would go... this game, Spectre, and then the rest of Layton? Not entirely. In terms of beginning order, this is a flashback. So, the rest of the game takes place in the present about a year after Spectre. So technically we're just seeing a flashback of 18 years in the past. Let me take a look, sir. Oh, puzzle time. Oh, right. This puzzle. These explorers each found a unique object at a different depth in the ruins. Use the following statements to fill in the facts about each artifact, its material, and its depth. 1. The doll is made of wood. 2. B dug 100 centimeters deeper than D, who found something made of stone at 50 centimeters deep. An item made of blue-tinged metal was found deeper down than the wooden one. The pot is made of sandy clay. The coin was found in a shallower place than the sword. Alright, let's see. So the doll is made of wood. Okay. Let's see. So this must be the doll. B dug 100 centimeters deeper than D. So D found something at 50 centimeters. And B found it at 150. Mean C found something at 100 centimeters. Okay. Item made of blue-tinged metal was found deeper than the wooden one. Let's see. Okay, then we'd move that here. I remember this one. I hated it when I was little. Pot is made of sandy clay. The coin was found in a shallower place than the sword. I'm guessing that the sword was here. The pot was here. And it was made of clay. That would mean that the coin was found here. Saturday, Donald. Goodness gracious. Alright. I think this is right. Let me check everything again. Doll is made of wood. B dug 100 centimeters deeper than D, who found something made of stone at 50 centimeters. Okay, that's right. Item made of blue-tinged metal was found deeper down than the wooden one. That would be here. Pot is made of sandy clay, and the coin was found in a shallower place than the sword. I think this is right. I hope I'm right here. At least I hope. Okay, come on.
I'm not certain.
I got it! Let's go!
Did I
Sweet.
get it?
I love how he's so unsure of himself in this part of the game. Oh gosh, it's so weird. It's so weird hearing Layton be unsure of himself. Goodness gracious. Oh, wow. All right, nice. You're fine, Professor. Well, I mean, Herschel. I mean, you're not Professor yet at this point. Yeah. I didn't actually think that was possible. Good work, Layton. Now sit. Thank you, sir. I will. Let's move on. One of Rutledge's most interesting discoveries was the stone circle of Plymouth. Pilnoth. Pilnoth! I can't read. Time travel is confusing. It's not time travel, it's just a flashback. It shouldn't be that confusing. Pilnoth was theorized to be a primitive holy site. Some rather unique artifacts were discovered there. These artifacts were the basis of a complex comparative study by the noted biologist Doris Pompitus. Theorized that these ancient peoples exhibited heightened intelligence, as well as an elaborate language. Thank you for the hydrate. Furthermore, through extensive fossil analysis, she proved that Earth once had an entirely different ecosystem. Fossils have a way of telling us a story. Would anyone care to show me how? Sir, let me do it, please. All right, Ascot. Let's see if your ability matches your enthusiasm. All right, and we're doing a puzzle as Randall now. Whew, let's go. All right, let's see. This fossil was found on a riverbed. Close examination reveals tooth marks, suggesting it was formed into some kind of ancient fit. Words are hard. Close examination reveals tooth marks, suggesting that it was formed when some kind of ancient fish bit into something tasty. Can you tell which of the fish pictured in the book makes these tooth marks? There's 6 teeth. There's 6 teeth marks here. Easy one? Is it? Am I overthinking it? Am I? My gut says C? I don't know, my gut's telling me A. I'm looking at the thing. When you bite into something, it only shows the top side. I am listening to my own gut. Goodness gravy. Oh, is it? All right, I'm just gonna go with my gut then. Might as well, right?
Listen to this, Herschel.
I was right. I didn't need to waste the hint coin.
Every puzzle has an answer.
I was right. Dang. There goes my hint coin. Rip. Rip the hint coin. Shades! Welcome in. Good to see you. My gut says stop eating spicy food at night. Oh gosh. Hi, Shades. Good to see you. It was just counting the top teeth. Oh, I see. Oh, that's okay. Hint coins. I haven't found that many hint coins, so I can probably look around and find some more. Alright, here we go. Impressive, Ascot. I see you've done your homework on this topic. With all due respect, sir, my brain barely broke a sweat. I'm due a bit more respect than that. Ascot's endless confidence will be on the final exam, so take note of it. Moving on, our ancient forefathers created many wonders here in England, of which we've only found the smallest handful. Most of these marbles were crushed beneath the heel of time, but their legacies remain in various forms. Sir? Oh, Mr. Collins. The laboratory pass is on my desk, Ascot. No, sir, it's not that. I was wondering if you've heard of the Mask of Chaos. Yes, Ascot. I'm also aware of the Rosetta Stone and the mythology of the Holy Grail, if you're checking my qualifications. According to Rutledge, the Mask of Chaos was imbued with magical powers. Do you think it actually exists, sir? I find it unlikely that such a sought-after artifact filled with magical powers would go unfound for this long. If I thought such treasures were still waiting to be found, I'd be out looking for them rather than in here lecturing you. That being said, even if its existence and power was somehow proven, it would take a master archaeologist to find it. So, Ascot, if you're done with your series of irrelevant questions, perhaps I can continue teaching your new relevant answers. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Thank you, sir. Oh, right. Sheesh. Sheesh. Oh, gosh. Why is young Herschel such a savage? Since you're so keen to show off your formidable intellect, Ascot, you can solve the next problem too. Oh, and another one. Another one. Okay. Here is a fossil that has been broken into 9 pieces. It had been restored once before, but let's just say one of the teachers is a bit clumsy. It used to be a 3x3 square. Can you put it back together? Since it's quite fragile, you can only move 3 pieces at a time horizontally or vertical. Put it back together in the center of the grid when it's complete. Okay. So, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, it moves like that. So you can only move 3 pieces at a time like this. That would mean that moves here. Oh yeah, okay, got it. You have to move 3 pieces exactly. Otherwise, it ain't gonna work. That here. That here. That over there. And... actually, no. Here. Oh gosh, and the follow thing is glitching too.
2001 joins the guild.
Kazuri, thank you so much for that follow and welcome to the Shadeslayer Guild. Welcome in, good to see you. Let's see. I love this puzzle music, by the way. This puzzle music is so good. Put that there. Here. This one is taking some serious thought. Hello, hello! Good to meet you. By the way, hey look, it's the Gen 2 Pokemon puzzles at the Ruin of Alph. Huh? I have no idea. Finished Star Rail 2.2? Nice! How did that go? How did you like the story? Let's see. And here. Then this would go here. This would go over there. Saying that this would go up. This over here. Oh ho! Oh ho ho ho! I am starting to see a pattern with how this works now. Here. Nope, not like that. Hmm. That there. This would go here. This over. This over. Oh, okay. To clear the confusion, this puzzle just looks like a lot of Pokemon. Look like a Pokemon puzzle is all. Oh, I see. Arya, you gotta play it someday? Maybe I will. I did start a playthrough of Soul Silver, I thought, a long time ago. I don't remember where I even got to or how far I even went, but we'll see here. Maybe someday I'll finish it. Someday. Game audio's glitching. Gosh dang it. Maybe a Soul Link on it one day? Oh gosh. I don't know if I'd be ready to do a Nuzlocke or anything like that. Came back on its own. Yummy! Sweet. Know what? Let's see. Just 4 moves. If you get it wrong, it'll make it harder for you, so be careful when moving the pieces. 4 moves? Really? First, move the 3 pieces in the second column from the left down. 3 pieces in the second column from the left down, 1 row. 1 row. Okay. Soul Link doesn't have to be Nuzlocke even though it's most common. That's true, I guess. Not quite. Oh! Got it! Got it! Nice!
Here's my answer.
Here we go. Sweet.
Solving puzzles is what I'm best at.
Oh, I'm sorry, Panhead. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay sharp! Alright, we did it. Okay. Alright, I see that you've been sufficiently dazzled by the marvels of science enough for one day. Class dismissed. Wow. That just flew by. Frankie Collins is a grunt, but he knows how to give a lecture. What is it that you were pestering him about? Aha, curious, are you? Curious as to why you would provoke the person who controls your grade, yes. Well, come over to my house later tonight and I'll explain everything. Don't make me the bad guy, Herschel. I hate withholding information from you. Randall, honestly, sometimes I just don't understand you at all. And so goes the price of genius. Just meet me at my place after dinner, okay? Alright. Leave the school. Who's this? Oh, hello, Dalston. Hey, Bradscoff. Off on another adventure to find Camelot. Say hi to the dragons for me, you ninny. Archaeology is the study of our past. Even you must see the value in that, Dalston. He kind of seems like a bully, don't you think? Can't earn cash from the past. When are you gonna wake up to that? While you're digging up pottery, I'll be running my very own hotel. Gotta have more hotels than my old man. That archaeology stuff won't ever get you out of Stansbury, you know. You sure about that? I happen to like Stansbury, Dalton. But London is really the only place to get a decent university degree in archaeology. Well, while you're stuttering ancient spoons, I'll be building my hotel empire. Wonderful. I'll always need a base of operations for my expeditions. He's just so cute! Randall is so wholesome, man. Randall is amazing. Alright. Anyway. It wasn't a burn. He was just saying, like, great! Now I'll have a place to go! And Herschel's just there like, oh, brother. Oh, gosh. Alright. Let's head out. Oh! Cutscene!
It's simple, Herschel.
Mary! Aren't you going to need your bag for study group tonight?
Ah! Angela!
Randall! Did you get out of practice early today?
Yes, Herschel and I have some important things to do.
Everything looks good. We're done. Can you two wait a minute while I get my things?
She's
Ah.
as radiant as ever.
And she likes the most handsome chap in town.
Too bad for you.
Yeah, right,
Oh,
Layton.
Angela.
Oh my
Don't you
gosh.
Take that from him, Herschel. Randall, is that any way to treat your best friend?
Oh my gosh,
Well,
these
I
three.
suppose I could be a little nicer. But Herschel needs to stop running away from his future in archaeology.
He doesn't look like he's running away. Perhaps he's just not interested.
Thank you.
I think I can change that.
Oh
I've got something very
gosh.
special to show the two of you.
Ah, not again. What is it now?
The Mask of Chaos.
Why am I not surprised? Randall, what is it about this fairy tale that has captured your imagination?
Always the skeptic. That's all right. At least I won today's fencing match, which means that tonight we do what I want to do, correct? 8 o'clock, right, Herschel? Angela, you too. To the
The
future that
okay
awaits.
sign. Oh gosh. It's so freaking wholesome. Ah, my heart. I can't take this. Ah! Nah. Man. I doubt I'll be able to talk Randall out of this latest nonsense. I should probably get some studying done while I can. Alright. Head home. Okay. How did a guy that's not interested in archaeology become a professor? Guess we'll find out soon. Oh, you'll find out, alright. Don't worry. Randall's fencing skills are improving. I'll need some practice for our next match. Perhaps I'll do a bit of research on fencing techniques before dinner. Alright. The Stansbury theme is just so simple and nice as well. Hello, Mother. I'm home. Herschel, dear. Thank goodness you're here. Could you come here for a moment? What is it? Is something wrong? Also, we get to meet... What? Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, the zoom point here. Oh, there she is. There's the Mrs. Layton herself. Oh, Herschel, your father, he's... Mother, please, just hold still for a moment and tell me what happened. He's gone, Herschel. Some strange men said they wanted to see you, and then they just took your father away. Your father said they were friends of his, but I've never seen them before. He looked so nervous, Herschel. Oh, where could they have taken your father? Mother, let's not jump to any conclusions. I'll go look for him. Oh, thank you, Herschel. I'll stay here in case he calls. Don't worry, Mother. I'm sure he's fine. I shall return presently. Do be careful. If anything happens, just cry out as loudly as you can. I'll be listening. I certainly hope it won't come to that. Oh my gosh. Layton's mother is so wholesome. So wholesome. Alright. Where could he be? Thank you for the hydrate. And the stretch as well. Alrighty, there we go. Father is probably just chatting over on Pebble Lane with his friends. Alright, to Pebble Lane. Pebble Lane, that's an interesting name. Demons. I'll really have to take a look at that audio problem again. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Anyone who knows where he is, perhaps? Oh! Oh, Herschel, my boy, where are you going? I'm looking for my father, actually. Have you seen him by any chance? No, I haven't seen Roland. Sorry. Lucille must be so worried. I'm sure everything is fine, though. You're a good son, Herschel. Before you leave, can I trouble you to help an old lady out for a moment? These ladybugs on this corn cob are, well, you should take a look. Hmm? Alright. Oh, right! The spinning maze, that's right. Two ladybug friends, one red and one blue, have lost each other on this corn cob. Wherever they go, the corn kernels seem to get between them. Can you guide the red ladybug around the corn cob to meet its blue friend? Alright, let's see. So you have to... Nope. Basically, it's just a hold and click, basically. Look for a point that goes around. This way. This way, Mr. Ladybug. Well, not that way. Maybe perhaps we need to go all the way around here. Ugh. Just let the red ladybug on your finger and take it to the blue one. Right, yeah. Like it's that simple in a Professor Layton game, ever. Hold on. Oop. Imagine trying to do this without a stylus on the DS. Imagine trying to do this without a stylus.
I'm not certain. Did I get it?
You got it. Don't worry about it, Herschel. You're fine. Well done. We did it. Sweet. Hey, Hybrid. Welcome in. Good to see you. We just had to finish helping two bugs get reunited on the acorn cob. Yeah, without a stylus, this puzzle was absolutely awful. I remember that it must have been absolutely awful. Gosh, seeing an uncertain Layton is still weird. It is, isn't it? Ah, thank you, Herschel. Now I can eat the rest of my corn in peace. And that's really all an old lady wants. If I see Roland, I'll be sure to mention that you're looking for him. Thank you, Esther. You be sure not to go running around with any scissors, Herschel. That woman will always see me as a child. Where was I? Oh yes, Pebble Lane. Alright, continuing on. Search for father in the market. Oh, hello there, Henry. Oh! Here we go, the first appearance of Henry. There you go, chat. Herschel. Out shopping, are you? I am procuring the week's groceries for the household. Yes. I see. Do you need any help? I can manage fine, thank you. And where are you off to, if I may ask? Oh, I'm looking up for my father. You haven't seen him, have you? No, I'm afraid I haven't. I'm sorry I cannot be of any assistance. No apologies necessary, Henry. Well then. I suppose I'll be on my way then. Yes, and I as well. I wish you luck. So you can kind of hear... I'm sorry, Henry looks like too much like a copy of Leon S. Kennedy. What are you talking about? I don't see that. The hair is too dark. It's too dark for that. Where could father have gone to? Now I'm starting to get a little worried. Oh, hi there, Herschel. Why the worry? Have you seen my father, Doug? Roland? No, I can't say I have. But while you're here, Herschel, my lad, how about a hand with this puzzle, eh? Really? And here we go. Alright, let's see. The prospective tenants of this row of houses have some unusual requirements. Okay, one says I want to live next to a red house. 2, no blue neighbors, please. Oh, and the house on the end is out of the question. 2 doors down from a yellow house, and no neighbors of the same color as us. I'm fine with any color as long as it's not red or blue. Can you repaint just one house so that every tenant can have their dream home? Touch a house to change its color. Alright, okay. It's the hair shape? Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So we have to repaint one house that so that every tenant can have their dream home. I want to live next to a red house. No blue neighbors, please. Oh, and a house on the end is out of the question. 2 doors down from a yellow house, and no neighbors the same color as us. I'm fine with any color as long as it's not blue or red. Let's see. 2 doesn't have to be on the ends of the row, so doesn't want to be on the ends of the row. So the only choices are house B or house C. Now take a look at 2's other requirements and see which of those 2 houses would be the correct one. Oh, fair enough. 2 says house on the end is out of the question. So we can only have house A. You can't have house A or house D. Whoa. The heck? That was weird. Layton here is the local puzzle solver? Who needs a lawnmower, grass, or lemonade stand? Just solve easy puzzles as a summer job. I guess so. Oh gosh. No blue neighbors. If we do that, next to a red house, no blue neighbors. 2 doors from a yellow house, no neighbors the same color as us. Fine with any color as long as it's not red or blue. But suppose 2 moves into house B. That would require house C to be repainted. If you paint house C red, that leaves A as the only house that 4 could move into, neither red nor blue. The 3 then has to move into either house C or D, but neither satisfies the requirements. So house C can't be painted red. Okay. Continuing the line of thought from hint 2, let's say 2 still moves into house B. That means this time you paint house C yellow. That means 1 and 3 can take house A or C, leaving house D for 4. However, house D doesn't satisfy 4's requirements. So out of the 2 houses B and C that 2 could move into, there is no way to repaint C and make everyone happy. Thus 2 has to take house C. So 2 has to be in house C. So 2 is here. Want to live next to a red house, 1 can live there. Oh! Okay. How about this?
I think this may be it.
Yes! Okay! Got it!
Looks as if I
Sweet!
got it.
Alright. That's the only one that makes sense. Okay. Got it. Okay. Holy moly. Really, these puzzles make your brain think, Chad. These puzzles really make your brain think for a moment. You truly are your father's son. By the way, what did you say you were up to? Father left the house earlier. Mother sent me out to look for him. Lucille's worried, eh? That's a new one. Ha! Well, if I see Roland, I'll let him know. Thank you, Doug. Well, time to head out to the woods. Excuse me. The woods, huh? Oh! Hello? Thank you for the hydrate. Just noticed that Doug there looked kind of egg-shaped. Oh gosh. Father, there you are. Why, hello, Herschel, and yes, here I am. What are you so riled up about? Mother said that you were dragged away by a group of strangers. She's practically beside herself. Oh, your mother worries about the rising and setting of the sun. I told her those were some old friends. She didn't seem to think they were friends of yours. She also said they were actually looking for me. Oh, you were a baby when they last saw you. They wanted to see you all grown up. And as you can see, I escaped certain doom at the hands of my old mates. The case of the disappearing father is solved. But what are you doing out here? Oh, my mates wanted to see the Norwell Wall. Don't know what you're looking for, it's not an easy thing to find. So they were sightseeing out here. I know it may seem hard to believe, but back when that wall was first discovered, tourists streamed into our little town. They came in droves all year round, day and night, just to see the Norwell Wall. I can hardly imagine little Stansbury being any sort of tourist attraction. Oh, there was quite a surge of interest in archaeology here. Scholars and researchers even started moving into town. They were hoping to decipher the writing on the wall. Some folks believed it even held secrets to an unknown civilization. You're starting to sound like Randall. Like that's a bad thing. Hi, Luxie! Welcome in, good to see you! Also, hello, Flaminica, welcome in. Yes, your friend Randall is rather charming and well-spoken, isn't he? Very intelligent, too. Let's be off. If we keep your mother waiting any longer, we'll have to peel her off the ceiling with a garden rake. Alright, let's go. Alright, head home with father. Let's head home so that Lucille doesn't worry about us. Poor Layton's mother must be beside herself with worry right now. Mother, guess who I found? Sorry to make you worry, Lucille dear, but didn't I tell you those gents were friends of mine and not to fret? Well, I didn't know you'd be gone all day, did I? You just disappeared. My work here is done. Now, if you'll excuse me, Mother, I'll be in my room. Alright. Do some studying before dinner. Its correct pronunciation is father. Oh my gosh, really? Really? I suppose I should do some studying. Old cranky Collins may be planning to spring something on us tomorrow. You know, Randall was so worked up today. Even more so than usual. Seems quite sure about this treasure he's talking about. Come to think of it, he and Dalston were arguing about deciphering some old map the other day. Randall never did tell me what that was about. Maybe he's on to something. Wow, Randall must really be getting to me. Still, it would really be something if we discovered an ancient artifact. Herschel, dinner's ready. Well, there will be plenty of time to daydream later on. Oh, gosh. So how was school, son? Unearthed any fine jewels of knowledge today? Well, I learned a thing or two about fencing from Randall today. Have they decided yet which one of you will be going to the tournament? No, but there won't be much of a choice if I have anything to say about it. Finish your grassy pudding, dear. It will give you extra strength for partying. It's pairing, Mother, and no thank you. I actually have to get going. Sure, son. There might not be any left once I get to it. That's quite all right. I told Randall I'd meet him after dinner. May I be excused? A bit late for pairing, isn't it? Yes, we'll just be studying, Mother. Well, don't stay out too late. We've had enough drama with missing persons today. Dinner was delicious. See you later. Alright, off to Randall's house we go. This Layton is different from our true gentleman, but he'll get there. Well, you gotta remember, this is 18 years in the past, so he's 17? Yeah, he's 17 in this game. And this flashback. 17, chat. Teenage Layton. That's insane. I'm quite curious to find out what scheme Randall has cooked up this time. I'm also curious as to what Dalston is doing here. Oh! Hello! We're late for a stroll, eh, Layton? I could say the same thing to you, Dalston. Your parents even know you're out. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Who cares? I go where I like, when I like. Hey, just saw Angela, your little fossil club fan. Your little fossil fan club having another dirt digging party. You're a smart guy, Layton. What does Angela see in Randall? I mean, he's only the second richest kid in town. Ah, well. I'm not sure that I follow you, Dalston. Right. What about you? Don't you get tired of always following Brat Scott's loony plans? Well, I'm not as excited about archaeology as Randall is, but we always have fun. He's good at talking, that's for sure, never shuts up. Aren't we getting a bit old for childish adventures? Jeez, way to sound like you're 30 when you're only 17, dude. I wouldn't say that, Dalston. I mean, we're still teenagers. Exactly, Layton, exactly, that's the point. 17 years is a lot of time to transform into a wise man from a wise guy. Fair enough, exactly. Thank you, Flash Technology, for allowing us to witness all of the lore. Indeed. Still teenagers? You mean we're already teenagers? You want to spend your entire life worrying about old bits of paper like this? What do you mean? Dalston has posed a math problem to Herschel. It's written on a homework sheet, but it's torn in several places, making it difficult to read. Dalston smirks as he watches Herschel examine the puzzle. With an air of self-satisfaction, he says, "Still struggling? But this is the simplest math problem ever. Can you help Herschel work out the answer to the problem? Write down the number." Oh, wait a minute. Is this one of the ones that you have to flip it upside down? It might be. Oh, shoot. Ha! Okay. How am I gonna do this? Ah! Not like that. What in the world? Adventures never get childish. Nothing actually gets childish. It all depends on how we look at things. Just flip the head of your model upside down. Ha! Funny. Very funny. Alright. Just gonna have to look at it another way. It looks like 17 minus 7, I think. Because the rest of the problem is not so simple. I think that the puzzle is because of the way that it's torn. So it's 10, I think? If I'm wrong, that's okay. I probably just thought about it too hard.
I'm not certain.
Nope, I got it wrong. That's okay.
Well, I'm hardly surprised.
That's alright. Let's try it again. All good. Is that a 2? Don't look like a 2 to me. Is it a 2? Perhaps. Oh, yeah. Hold on. There's 1, 7, minus... That is a 2. So 15? If I can apparently draw a 5 correctly.
I'm not certain.
Hey, there we go.
Did I get it?
This is why these puzzles, the upside down puzzles, are so hard, because you can barely see. There we go. We fixed it. Nice. Yeah, I figured you were just as puzzle crazy as Ascot. You're a lost cause, Layton. You and Angela both. Have fun with your little games. I can't wait till I'm a rich hotel owner so I can laugh at you all from a posh suite. Careful around Randall. You don't want to end up like the Ascot servant. Saw him carrying their groceries earlier. Guy is our age and he's already working for someone else. Shame. Henry doesn't seem to mind. It's honest work. I don't see any problem with it. Ah, well, nobody's gonna be the boss of me. I'll tell you that. Especially not anyone from the Bradscott family. You sound awfully bitter, Dalston. If you would like to join Randall, Angela, and me sometime, you can just ask. Anyway, I should go. See you tomorrow. Lane's like, you know, if you want to join us, you can just ask. I love that. Oh. Hey!
Oh, Herschel.
Angela, perfect timing.
Beautiful night, isn't it?
Hey!
Randall seems to be quite single-minded lately.
Yeah, that's Randall. I think his enthusiasm is one of the reasons I admire him.
I suppose.
But that passion makes him easily excitable. You know, you're very good for him. You keep him balanced.
Is balanced the same as boring?
No. Randall's lucky. We're both looking out for him.
Yes, he is lucky, isn't he? He's got a kind girlfriend who's concerned about
So
his well-being.
wholesome!
And a loyal best friend.
Ah,
Oh,
You'll always look out for him, won't you,
blushing
Herschel?
Herschel.
Promise me.
yes. I promise.
It's freaking adorable! Ah! Oh! Henry's just in the background there. That's a bit strange, isn't it? Alrighty. Let me go ahead and save, and I shall take my break real quick before we continue onwards. Oh boy, this is getting good, isn't it, chat? Hope y'all are continuing to be excited. Oh boy. Hi, Cat. Good to see you. Alrighty. I'll be right back, everybody. Don't go anywhere. I will return shortly. BRB! Alright. I'm back. Oh. And it crashed again. What the heck is going on? Well, good thing I saved just before I left, huh, chat? What in the world? Yikes, forever. Didn't like that I was off the screen for so long, huh? Anyways, where were we? That's right. Back here. Thank you, Safe to Save, indeed. Yep. Here we go. Off to go meet with Randall. Go to Randall's house. I'd rather avoid Mr. Ascot if at all possible. Good idea, Herschel. We don't want a repeat occurrence of last time. Find a way into Randall's room. Herschel, no! If we go in through the front door, Mr. Ascot might see us. Good point. Last time he caught us here, he wasn't too pleased, was he? Pleased? No. Red as a sunburned beet? Definitely. Let's try the window. But how to get all the way up there? The ivy on the wall is really the VIP entrance to Randall's room, isn't it? I could count the number of times I've used the front door here on one hand, with 3 fingers. Randall's father isn't that bad, you know. He's just strict. Very strict. I know. Let's give Randall the signal. Would you like to do the honors, Herschel? Oh boy. Definitely didn't call Arya Lyra again. Ah, totally not. That rings a bell. Ring the bell to send the signal to Randall. Set the order in which the 4 slingshots are shot. The shots will bounce off the walls once, and any obstructions they hit will break and disappear. If you get it right, the bell will ring. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I think that if you just put it on there and have them, it'll shoot them and... Will it shoot them? Yep, it will do that. I see. Okay, yep, it does that. Okay. So let's see. I like trial and error with this, so I'm just looking. Okay, so let's see then. I like trial and error with these ones, so let's see. Testing things around is the fun part of puzzles like these. Oh, dang it. That was close, though. That was really close, though. Let's try this one. Yes! Got it! Perfect.
I think this may be it.
Did it! Ha ha ha!
Looks as if I got it.
I love trial and error puzzles. The bell rang. Hopefully Randall heard it. I think he did. Always a satisfying shot. Let's go. Right, up we go. Wow. Randall. We're here. Now what's the big surprise? What took so long? Glaciers formed while I waited. Did you have to protect Angela from some evil dangers along the way, Herschel? I am bound to say the lady didn't require my aid, though I would have gladly provided it had the need arisen. Always the perfect gentleman, eh, Herschel? Chivalry is dead. You know that, right? Jeez, Randall! Let him be a gentleman! He's just being a nice guy. Let him be. I like to think that it's just hibernating. Oh my gosh. I was a tad worried it was one of those one-time attempts. Nah, Nah. So, what is it that you're so worked up about? Yes, Randall, what is it? I can't stay out too late tonight, you know. Patience, my friends. Some things require a bit of presentation. Oh?
Huh?
Is that?
The Mask of Chaos.
Oh! The Mask of Chaos. So he found it, huh? Oh! The one and only. This is what Donald Rutledge wrote about in ancient histories. I found it. Don't be absurd, Randall. That's not real. How could it be? I assure you, Angela, this is absolutely 100% a genuine article. According to Rutledge, the legend says, he who holds the Mask of Chaos may make all that which he desires. That sounds nice. I don't believe a word of it, of course. It's just ancient superstition. But upon examining the mask, I made my own discovery. Something Rutledge didn't mention? Exactly. The mask may not grant wishes literally. However, it can at least perform one incredible miracle. It holds the key to an unimaginable fortune, treasures beyond our dreams. If I crack the puzzle of the mask, it will lead me straight to unknown riches. Well, say something. Are you ready for a true archaeological expedition? Not quite. Randall, how do you know this is the real mask? Where did you get it? Both fair questions, my dear Herschel. It wasn't easy. I had to crack a devilish puzzle to get my hands on the mask. A puzzle? What puzzle?
Take a look at this.
Oh?
Behold.
Whoa.
What is this?
I don't understand.
That's a lot of writing on the wall.
We made the trip to Monte d'Or to investigate the Mask of Chaos. There, we witnessed a terrifying sight. Civilians petrified before our very eyes. We met Angela Lador, an old friend of the professor's. We also learned of a tragic event in Professor Layton's past. I didn't get much sleep that night, but the sunrise was quite beautiful.
Save your progress? Of course we will. Chapter 3. The Battle for Monte d'Or. Jump back to the present for a moment. Before we continue on with the adventure. Oh. Oh. Hi. Luke waking up in the morning. But where is everyone else? Good of you to join us, Luke. I thought the professor's apprentice would have been up at the crack of dawn. Jeez, did you just leave him in there? Don't leave poor Luke in there alone. Jeez, Emmy.
I'm up now. Where are we off to today?
Oh, we've already solved the case, Luke. We found the masked gentleman while you were sleeping.
What happened? What did I miss?
Emmy is just teasing you, Luke. Pay her no mind. Now, before we meet with Angela, let's review what we know so far.
Good idea. Well, we saw someone calling himself the Masked Gentleman turn a group of tourists into stone.
We then met Angela Lidor, who explained her letter in a bit more detail.
She informed us that the masked gentleman has been wreaking havoc across town for quite some time now.
You can cut the tension with a knife out there. If the masked gentleman isn't caught soon, who knows what might happen next? Yes, in order to restore peace to Monte d'Or, I'm afraid we're going to have to confront the masked gentleman. In order to do that, we need to find out who is behind that mask as soon as possible. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound like the police have any suspects lined up. Perhaps we can get some information from Angela's husband, Henry. Yes, I was thinking that as well.
We still need to investigate his study where he kept the mask before it was stolen.
All right. We know our next step now. Continue the investigation. Yep, a quick hidden recap. See that woman over there, Professor? Do you know her, Emmy? I don't think so, but there's something familiar about her. Oh! Granny Riddleton? Why are you wearing a mask? Huh? Why are you wearing a mask? Don't you just love Monte d'Or? The parade, the carnival, the costumes, the puzzles. Why, it's enough to make a granny blush. You folks look like you may have some brains between you. Are you puzzlers? Yes, we are. I'm sorry, don't I know you? No, that isn't me. I'm from out of town. Just trying to keep a low profile, you know. You can call me Anagrams. Very well. Anagrams it is. A pleasure. Did you say something about puzzles? I did. I bear such a resemblance to other beautiful and clairvoyant puzzle keepers that I thought I'd take up that duty, you know. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Right, totally not the same person. Totally not. Life is chock full of puzzles. Easy puzzles, hard puzzles, fun puzzles, but never a boring one. Puzzles are everywhere. But sometimes a puzzle might stump us, and we need to put it off until later. Other times we may miss a puzzle completely. That's where I come in. I gather up those poor neglected puzzles, rinse them off, and put them out on display. So if we miss any puzzles or need to skip any puzzles for the moment, we can just come to, nanograms here. Indeed. Very convenient. You bet. Just remember where old Granny, I mean where the mysterious nanograms is, to find any puzzles you've passed over.
That's incredible. Thanks.
Of course. When you want to go back to a puzzle, come give me a tap. Alright, and now we have several puzzles that were sent to nanograms. Right. Fire around the city. Oh, and now we have the daytime theme of Monte d'Or. The town certainly has quieted down since last night. I wouldn't count on that lasting for very long.
Do you think there will be another parade tonight, Professor?
I don't know, Luke, but I'm sure there will be plenty of exciting events regardless. Professor, should we continue gathering information from the witnesses? Yes, Emmy. I was thinking that we could ask around on our way to the Lidor estate.
Professor, look! There's that little girl who was lost yesterday.
Oh, and she's crying again. What happened? Clearly she's heard the only one puzzle per person rule and is trying to bypass it. No, she just puts them on display for us.
I went to talk to the clown and lost my mummy again. Ah! She's lost. Again. That's terrible.
We must continue our investigation, but a true gentleman would never abandon someone in need.
Right, let's find this little girl's mother. Again.
Now then, my dear, where did you last see your mother?
She was where that water shoots up by the big tent. She must be in Carnival Square, Professor. Let's go check it out.
All right, back to Carnival Square. Professor,
Professor, I have a strange feeling that I'm going to get a concussion in the future.
I hope not. That woman. Is that?
Please, I want my mummy!
Pardon me for just 1 second, my dear. I must speak with that woman.
Oh, she's familiar, isn't she? Didn't we just see her somewhere?
Yes, sir. May I? You look so familiar. I thought that was you. Esther. Of course, it's little Herschel Layton. Let me have a look at you. You're quite the dashing young man. And you finally cut your hair.
A friend of yours, Professor?
Yes, from long ago. This is Esther. Why, what are you doing here? Are you on holiday? Oh, heavens, no. I moved here. I guess it's been 5 years now. Svadansbury is quite the ghost town now, you know. You could have told me you got married and had children. Wedding invitations to old ladies just get lost in the mail, I suppose. I think you're misunderstanding. Wedding? Oh my, no. This is my assistant Emmy and my apprentice Luke. Luke is the son of a good friend. Hello, Emmy Altalva. We were actually in the middle of looking for Cookie's mother, so... That's nice, dear. You know Herschel, it wouldn't hurt to visit every now and then. I never thought I'd say this, but I miss the old Stansbury. Living here has been nice, but lately it's been so scary. That masked gentleman just gives me the chills. Although I must say there is something intriguing about him. I heard that some tourists were turned into stone horse paintings. Or they were painted into stone horses. Regardless, it was bad. Thank you, Esther. There are a few incidents, actually. Please be careful. It was wonderful seeing you again.
A familiar face. It's not like that.
Indeed.
Mommy, I want my... Hey, look. That man has sparkly teeth.
Sparkly teeth?
You mean him?
Ah, yes. This man. My shiny teeth are a striking reflection of my massive wealth. Oh my, go away, you little ragamuffins.
Nice to meet you too, sir. What's your name, shiny rich man?
Oh, what charming little street urchins. My name is Sterling, my dear. It past your bedtime yet?
It's morning, shiny tooth.
It is. Oh my, where has the time gone? Well, are you children lost? I'm sorry, but I can't give you any money.
I'm trying to help this girl find her mother, so she can stay with her from now on.
One lost child helping another lost child. Now that, he's rich. Now that I think about it, I saw a woman with bobbed hair and white trousers near Carnival Square. She was asking around for her daughter.
That must be her. Thanks, Mr. Sterling. Yeah, thanks. Keep flashing them chompers.
Not at all. I'm just glad to... Choppers? Well, I never. Oh, gosh.
Alright, let's keep going then. Enjoy making the tea, Dark.
The museum is still closed. The police must be investigating the scene.
My mother was upset that we couldn't get into the museum. Me? Not so much.
I wonder if they'll reopen the museum.
They gotta at some point, don't they? Otherwise it'll turn into a museum.
I imagine all of that would depend on what the police find, and when they find it.
Well, that worked out, indeed.
Aha! So we meet again! Good to see you, Morty. You have business here as well. Oh, Professor, I'm out looking for clues to help explain last night's events, but I've turned up absolutely nothing. I always wanted to be a detective, so I thought perhaps I could find something and help out a bit, but I've failed. Nonsense. An investigation demands persistence. Don't get discouraged, Morty. This is quite a tricky case. Thank you, Professor. I'll remember that. Oh, where did that little girl come from? Weren't you with a young boy earlier? Haha, yes. See, you have quite the observant eye. This is Cookie.
I'm lost. Or my mom's lost. How do you want to look at it?
Morty, have you seen a red-haired woman with that wearing a purple jacket? If I'm not mistaken, I just saw someone like that in Carnival Square. He was asking around about a little girl. Sure, it can't be a coincidence.
Thanks, mister. See, you'll be a detective soon enough.
Oh my first solved case. How exciting. If you need any other help, Professor, don't hesitate to ask.
Bye-bye, pal.
Aw, that's a little wholesome interaction there. I have to get ready for work, though something tells me that this will be much more entertaining than what work has in store for me today. Oh, I see. Hope you'll be able to get through the day without too many problems there, Hybrid. Where did that child run off to now? Look away for 1 second.
Mummy!
Cookie! Didn't I tell you to stay close?
I was watching a clown and you were gone when I turned around. These folks helped me find you again.
A gentleman never neglects those in need. Thank you so much, sir. I do apologize.
Yeah, thanks, mister. And thanks, Luke.
Thanks, Luke. So cute. Cookie seems to be good at getting herself lost. She may grow up to be quite the adventurer.
When I was her age, I got lost once. It was so scary.
Oh no, what happened?
Oh, I just got lost looking at teddy bears. My father found me pretty quickly. I guess it's not so scary when I say it out loud.
Now that we've done our good deed for the day, let's head to the Ladors and speak with Henry. All right. To the Lador Estate. Buggy game audio's back. Hold on. Daily good deed done. Indeed. Indeed. Alright, is the audio back to normal now? Now it's back on its own? Sweet. Thank you. Right. Alright. Let's continue to the Lador Mansion then. Here we go. Side note, Randall and the mask and the treasure thing give me low-key Treasures of Sierra Madre vibes, kinda. Is that so? Hello, Angela. Herschel, nice to see you again. I'm sorry, but Henry had to run out rather suddenly. But he did say I can show you his study. Please, look as long as you like. Thank you, Angela. I trust everything is okay. Oh, yes. Henry just had some business in town. Please, this way. Of course. Thank you, Angela. It's a shame that we missed Henry again. Yes, he's been very busy lately. Keeping order in town takes up much of his time. He's been trying to calm our local business owners. I've barely seen him since the masked gentleman appeared. Aww. That's not good. Oh my! What a beautiful study! It's tidier than a hospital in here. Tidier than a hospital? Now that's saying something. Yes, cleaning is Henry's hobby. Ah, I see. How fascinating. Angela, this home is quite large. Is it just you and Henry? We also have the servants, but Henry does most of the work. When he's anxious, well, he likes to be productive. He must be anxious often. It sounds as if he built Monte d'Or from nothing. Yes, Henry is quite amazing in that way. He's always been focused like that. Well, at least ever since Randall. Please, investigate the study for as long as you like. I'll try to stay out of your way. Let's investigate.
The desktop looks untouched.
Henry used to sit at the desk studying the mask for hours, but no longer.
So Henry did most of his work in here.
Sorry, the ads got me. I didn't hear anything.
No worries, Megarock.
Yes, he was always poring over that mask. That awful mask. I wish Randall had never found that stupid mask all those years ago. That thing tore us all apart. All of us. And now it seems the mask has brought you and me together again. How ironic.
It does seem to be a mask that can bring both immense joy and immense sorrow. That mask has served as the agent for both Randall's misfortune and Henry's success. Is it true that Monte d'Or wouldn't even exist had Henry never found the mask in the treasure?
Yes. Through his expeditions, he created this town out of nothing. Hence the name, the City of Miracles. Henry used some of his fortune to open a small hotel in the middle of nowhere called the Reunion Inn. The entire thing was very odd from the start. Visitors began flocking to that hotel. It became immensely popular. His little hotel project became his first success out here. The rest is history. From there, Monte d'Or flourished into what it is today.
It's hard to believe that the town started from one little hotel 18 years ago.
Henry credits Monte d'Or's existence to the Mask of Chaos. He believes that people are, for one reason or another, drawn to it. That mask has changed so many lives, in so many ways.
Mrs. Lador, does the Mask of Chaos really have magical powers?
Whoever stole it must think so.
Yes, I'm very interested in the motives of whoever stole the mask. I have a feeling everything will fall into place once we find the perpetrator. Uncovering the truth behind these dark miracles lies in discovering the identity of the masked gentleman.
Let's keep looking around then. Oh! Weighted scales. Nice.
And coin?
Oh.
Was the mask locked up in a safe?
No, it was hanging on the wall here.
Why would you leave something like that hanging on the wall, though? Why would you leave something like that on the wall? The mask sounds like a tricky genie's wish. Wish for something but get something else as well. Pretty much.
You had a priceless ancient artifact just hanging on your wall, out in the open. And why not? This is our home. Henry thought displaying the mask would bring good luck to Monte d'Or.
Where were you and Henry when the mask was stolen?
I'm pretty certain we were both home, but we have no idea when it happened exactly. There was no sign of forced entry. I do know that the masked gentleman began terrorizing Monte d'Or immediately after we realized that the mask was gone. Do you have any idea why someone would want to harm the town?
An unlucky gambler, a disgruntled property owner, or someone with a personal grudge? Do you think this could be about money?
Perhaps someone is trying to disrupt all the businesses in town.
Money makes people do crazy things.
I don't get what all the fuss is. Money is just paper with old people on it.
Oh gosh, if only it were that simple, Luke. If only it were that simple.
Angela, has anyone else been in here besides you or Henry?
Henry doesn't even allow our servants in here, but he will entertain the occasional visitor in here, rather than using the parlor. Mainly for very important guests.
So no one is ever in this room alone without Henry being here as well, correct?
Yes, but we haven't had many guests lately. We keep the doors locked at all times, so whoever stole the mask must have come in through the window. You'd have to be pretty...
Sufficient records in the databank. The flow of individuals
Oh my
linked
gosh.
together seemingly independent events.
Thank you for the high-pitched Don Hung line. Oh my gosh. Aiden, welcome in. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You'd have to be pretty nimble to fit through the window. That would definitely fit the masked gentleman's style.
Yes, the thief may have been the masked gentleman, but then again...
Herschel, do you have a theory on who could have done such a thing?
The masked gentleman is most likely someone very familiar with this town. Could be an ordinary citizen, hiding beyond an ordinary existence.
One of our own residents.
Angela, who here in town would benefit from the turmoil of recent events?
Who? Why, I can't imagine that anyone would benefit from this madness.
Someone with a grudge against Henry, or anyone you've had trouble with in the past?
The only person I can think of with a grudge against Henry is Dalston.
Dalston, eh? Sounds suspicious to me.
Alphonse Dalston.
Do you know this cad, Professor?
Yes, Herschel. The same. Dalston was an acquaintance of ours back in Stansbury. Between the two of them, Dalston and Henry own most of the casinos in town. They've been business rivals for years. I believe they've also had quarrels over the property lines of some of Henry's hotels. I wouldn't be surprised if Dalston set out to sabotage Henry. You know Dalston, Herschel.
Yes, but I don't want to jump to any conclusions just yet.
Also, Dalston has been receiving advanced warnings from the masked gentleman. Henry has received these warnings as well, but no one else. I don't want to cast suspicion, but Dalston seems to have some sort of connection with the masked gentleman.
I find that very suspicious, Mrs. Lador.
And is rather odd. I think it definitely warrants some investigation.
Let's go talk with him right now, Professor.
If you want to talk to Dalston, his house is just west of your hotel.
Go to Dalston's mansion. Alright. Now we've got to speak with Dalston again. Some things, as well as lives, unfortunately revolve around money, sadly. Hey yo, Aiden, welcome in. Alright. The old bully Dalston might not be the one to blame, though. That's why the professor said let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. So Dalston's mansion is west of here, apparently.
Dalston's estate should be west of here.
Right. Away we go.
This must be the circus tent that Juggles the Clown was referring to.
Can we go inside, please?
Remember, Luke, we're not here to have fun. We're looking for clues that will lead us to the masked gentleman.
Oh, yes, of course.
It finally feels a bit like the desert out here.
Yes, you can see the characteristic ruins of the region out here.
Everything out here is quite breathtaking.
This area was once riddled with such ruins.
Traces of another civilization. Although Montedor is a new city built in the latest architectural fashion, one can find traces here and there of an ancient design. Where do these come from? What do they mean? All good questions. Right, as troublesome as he seems, we can't pin it on him just like that. Exactly.
I'm very interested in seeing both the ruins and circus soon, Luke. But for now, the Dalston residence is just over that way.
Right, here. Oh, here we go.
Don't move.
This puppy should learn some manners.
Oh.
Leave that young lady alone. Get back here, now!
Hey.
Herschel Layton, I haven't seen you in ages. What are you doing here? Hello, Dalston. It's been quite some time. Don't tell me you moved here too. No, actually. I'm here on business. You left Stansbury for a successful business career, just as you had planned, I see. Of course, the bug couldn't hold me. Besides, Stansbury turned into a ghost town after that mess with the Ascot family. And tourists don't visit ghost towns, which means ghost hotels don't make any ghost money. Or real money either.
Well, still on the hotel business thing, it seems. Yep, Troy Baker.
Yes, I've heard you've become quite the entrepreneur. I recall that your dream was always to own your own hotels. Yeah, and I recall you having more hair. Enough small talk, Layton. What kind of business are you here on? I'm investigating the recent events surrounding the masked gentleman. Who put you up to this? Angela? Let me guess, you're here to see if I'm suspicious at all, right? Rubbish. What do I have to gain from that maniac terrorizing the town? This chaos is bad for business. Everyone's business. Well, there are rumors of a power struggle taking place in Monte d'Or. If one wanted to hurt an opponent, one might be willing to make a sacrifice or two, no? Hypothetically speaking. Why does the masked gentleman send advanced warnings of his actions to both you and Henry? Surely many other business owners in town would find such information useful. It certainly seems that there is some sort of connection between you two and the masked gentleman, Dalston. Ha ha ha! Naive as ever, Layton. If anyone's connected to that masked creep, it's Angela. I beg your pardon?
So what was Emmy going to do if he hadn't showed up? Assaulted the man's dog on his own property? Perhaps. Perhaps that would have been the case. Ultra, welcome in, by the way.
Look, Layton, this is real life, not chess. I'm not interested in a sacrifice or two. And you know perfectly well that Angela blamed Henry for Randall's ultimate untimely end. Henry encouraged that last expedition. So now, years later, Angela and Henry are married. You know the saying, keep your friends close and your enemies closer? Angela holding a grudge against Henry after all these years. Come now, Dalston, that seems highly unlikely. About as unlikely as me sacrificing anything I worked for. First off, Angela would never show Henry how much she resents him. Angela hid her resentment when she buried Randall. She's been plotting a revenge ever since. Don't fall for her nice girl act. Angela never even let you forgive yourself for Randall's death. She drove you straight out of Stansbury. Come on, Layton. I wouldn't say that. That's fine, because I would. Open your eyes, Layton. Henry loved Angela. He couldn't stand seeing her with Randall. So he sent Randall on that expedition into those ruins, knowing how dangerous it was. That's ridiculous, Dalston. And rather offensive, I might add. Oh, is it? And how come Henry kept the secret code of the Norwell Wall to himself? I'll tell you why. So he could get the treasure. The treasure that should have been Randall's. Angela wasn't going to let him get away with that. This old masked gentleman fiasco is all her doing. With one stroke, Angela can ruin Henry, get the treasure, and exact her revenge. Genius. That's quite the tale, Dalston. But without proof, that's all it is. A tale. I hope I'm there when you finally realize the truth, Layton. You're being played like a cheap violin. This ain't no city of miracles, Layton. City of betrayals.
City of betrayals? But there are so many fun things to do.
See, Layton? You're seeing the whole thing through the eyes of a child.
What's wrong with that?
It's all right, Luke.
Professor, I think we're done speaking with this man. I don't want to hear his nonsense anymore.
Oh, this boy has some spirit. You've got a future ahead of you, kid. Maybe you should all pay a visit to the mayor. Oh, really? And why is that? Mayor Bilson put together a special task force to investigate the masked gentleman. If you want the truth, I've got no problem saying that maybe they could help you, or vice versa, because I've got nothing to hide.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but Dalston may have a point here, Professor.
Yes, then. It seems like a visit to the mayor may be in order. Mr. Dalston, another letter for you! There are two, actually. One for you and the other for Mr. Herschel Layton. For me? Or? Greetings from the masked gentleman. I hope you enjoyed last night's festivities. I know you did. It was so refreshing.
I don't think refreshing is the word I would have used, buddy. Played like a cheap violin. Played like a fiddle, even. Heh. Perhaps.
You see, people who are made of stone cannot tell lies. In fact, they cannot do much of anything. They can only stand there, cold and unfeeling. To rob people of their ability to tell lies is quite miraculous, don't you think? Almost as miraculous as my follow-up tonight will be. I will be performing in the Gallery Plaza. I promise it will be an uplifting experience you won't want to miss. I hope to see you there. Ah! A warning from the masked gentleman, while I stood before you, no less.
How did anyone know we were here? Professor, I think we're being watched.
I believe you're right, Emmy. Look, that plaza's gonna be teeming with tourists tonight. Someone may get hurt. We still have time before sundown. We need to inform the mayor of this.
Shall we be off, Professor?
Yes, let's go. The mayor shall be down at City Hall. It's just past the Lador mansion. Probably meeting with his task force as we speak. I know he's got some detectives coming in from London, too. Hopefully he'll get there just in time to hear them falsely accuse me of being the masked gentleman. Ha ha!
Maybe we will.
Come now, Luke. Let's head to City Hall. Thank you, Dalston. This was informative.
Little bit cheeky, but at least we got another letter from the masked gentleman. No worries, Dark. How's the tea? I hope it's good. We need to head towards City Hall. Go up this way.
City Hall must be down this way.
Alright, let's continue. I will admit Dalston does have a nice professional look to him. He does. I do agree with that.
I think this is it. Quite a marvelous building.
Let's see if the mayor's task force is inside. Right. Here we go. I didn't think City Hall would be this big.
Montedor continues to impress. It appears as if the entire police department is here.
I hope that's not the case. They do have a police station outside of town. It looks like they're taking the recent events very seriously. Yes, it appears that the masked gentleman is receiving the attention he craves.
We didn't see many officers after the stone statue incident, so I think it's safe to say that the police aren't getting any advanced warnings.
I can understand if this villain has a grudge against the town, but targeting innocent people just isn't right.
I agree, Luke. We need to get to the bottom of things as quickly as possible.
Hello?
You're here. Here is City Hall. Is the mayor in? We'd like to speak with him regarding the task force he has assembled to investigate the masked gentleman. I'm sorry, but you'll need the mayor's approval to talk to the task force. To get the approval, you'll need to see the mayor, which is what you just asked to do. I'll go see if he's available.
Wow, I'm excited to meet the mayor. Managing a town like Monte Dole must be a big responsibility. Maybe I'll be mayor when I grow up. How does Mayor Luke Triton sound? Oh my. Well, I mean, your dad is already a mayor. Your dad is already the mayor of, Masthollery at this point. At this point, Luke. So, technically, you could, but considering what happens in Unwound Future, that's likely not going to happen. Alrighty though. I think that is where we shall end off for today. Following the family tradition, Luke, apparently. Alrighty. Ah, goodness. And mean Aria alert. What do you mean, mean Aria alert? Mayor Triton, and your dad's a mayor, so the name already has some merit. Indeed. Maybe that's the reason why Emmy said, oh my. Of course, Shades, I'm glad you enjoyed. Alrighty. Major cliffhanger here, though. We finished up chapter 2. You won't let us see the rest of the game, lol. Ah ha 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 ha. Very funny. Alrighty, though. We will continue on. Not tomorrow. Next week in Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. Let's go ahead and find somebody to raid today before we head off. Let's see. Who is available to raid today? Reliable is live. What's Reliable doing today? Genshin? Reliable is playing... Oh, it looks like she's on a BRB. They're on a BRB right now. Well, let's just wait a couple of seconds while we wait for them to come back from their break. Oh, goodness gracious. Tomorrow is Stardew. Yes, about that. While we're waiting for Reliable to come back from break, I'm going to say that tomorrow Lyra is unavailable. So tomorrow we're going to be doing a chat and chill stream while playing some Stardew tomorrow. So it's just going to be a chill day. Gonna hang out, talk for a while, and yeah. It's gonna be fun. That'll only be for 2 hours, so it won't be the full 4 hours. Right back on time for the raid. Let's go! Welcome back, Grima! Alrighty, though. Of course, I got a 30-second ad at the moment. Ugh. Goodness gracious. She's on... They're on her... Reliable is on their BRB right now. Chatting, maybe grab some snacks. Yeah! Snacks, chill music. You know, all the good stuff. All good stuff. Ah, boy, oh boy. But what did you think of Professor Layton's past? The first peaceful Friday in over 2 months? Oh, come on. You don't mean it like that. Oh, boy, oh boy. I am excited, though. It's been a while since we've gotten to get into Stardew. But I think it'll be a fun time. We'll have some music playing in the background. Probably some various video game music. I loved it. Yes. Getting to see 17-year-old Herschel Layton. Seeing Layton with the afro hair. Afro hair Layton is still one of the things that's just, it's a little bit bizarre to me sometimes, but it's always really fun to see too. Just messing with you. Got it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Taking big stretch and break. Ugh. It is bizarre. The hair, you mean? We're seeing 17-year-old Layton. I need to give my Layton build more thought. I gotta work more for my next Dark Souls run. Ah, I see. It was a precursor to a hairy situation. And with that, I'm off. Thank you for stopping by, Hybrid. I mean, it's during free days like this that you can plan something. But change up quickly, lol. But can change up quickly, lol. Exactly. Exactly. The hair, lol. Yeah. You know, just a little bit. Ugh. Oh boy. Alrighty though. Seems like they're not quite back yet, but let's go ahead and give them a raid while we are waiting. Potentially they can come back during that time. Anyway, if you're headed over to the raid, which you should, to go support our friend Reliable, please type Shadesley Raid in the chat so that Reliable knows that we are there to support them. Also, if you're headed over, be sure to follow all of their rules as you would mine. And once again, have fun. Oh, they're right back! Yay! Awesome. They just came back. Perfect. Alrighty though. Tomorrow, like I said, we'll be having a chat and chill stream with some Stardew. I'm gonna be having some different video game music playing in the background. As much as I love the Stardew OST, I wanna, you know, kind of switch it up a bit, you know? Make it a little fun. Alrighty though. If you're headed over there as well, be sure to follow all of their rules as you would mine. And once again, as always, have fun. Tomorrow, I will. I hope to see you all there tomorrow for the Stardew stream. That'll only be for 2 hours, so I will see you then. Bye! Stay sharp, Shade Slayers!